It's 2024 and we've been through some crazy years in the boat market. People ask us all the time, is now the right time to get in boating? Stick around to find out more. Hi, I'm Sean from Cove Lessons in Boating, and one thing is true, that every single year is different in the boating industry. And definitely from 2020 to 2023, we found some serious ups and downs in the boat market. And 2024 is here. And I want to tell you, it's a much more stable environment. So it's different definitely than the last few years, and I'm going to go over some of the changes. Change number one, used boat prices are down significantly. Unlike during the pandemic in 2020 to 2022, pricing of used boats has dropped fairly significantly. What we found definitely through the early stages of 2020 and 2021 is that people were just buying boats up at record paces, and the value of them was climbing as the inventory got down to next to nothing. We have some pictures of our sales yard with almost no boats in it whatsoever. Now that inventory stabilized, and because of that, the prices have started to drop. Dealership inventories of used boats went up to an uncomfortable level, and for the last part of 2023, they started to dump them. Now that they have normalized their inventory and the inventory is at an acceptable level, pricing of used boats has stabilized. So if you were looking in the market 2 years ago, you will notice that same boat has definitely come down. Change number two, new boats and boats that are custom ordered from manufacturers are much easier to get. A couple years ago, it was really hard to find a new boat in inventory, and definitely custom ordering was taking 6, 8, 10 months, sometimes even longer to get boats delivered. Now we're back to a normal, if you place an order depending on the manufacturer in reasonable time, you should see that boat in anywhere from a month and a half to 3 months. We are definitely in a much more normal environment, more like 2019 or before. From an inventory standpoint, dealerships now have a more stable selection, and you can go into most dealerships and see 1 or 2 of the same model and pick from colors and options or engine choices. So you now have selection again. Change number three is that the manufacturers are participating in the marketplace. From mid-2020 through to the mid-2023 timeframe, manufacturers were barely able to keep up with production volumes and demand, so there was zero manufacturing money on the table. They were not incentivizing, they were not adding any rebates or spiffs or free components. That has changed. We're back to an environment now where market share is their key driver, so most manufacturers are offering rebates, and it's the ability for you to get a discount off of your boat, particularly in the spring and boat show season, as they're trying to ramp up production and fill the pipeline till the end of the year. Those manufacturers' rebates will probably start to drop off, say the end of March, but they are still available at this time from most manufacturers. Also, most engine manufacturers are having promotions as well. Sometimes it's cash back, but more often than not, it's free extended warranty. Make sure you ask your dealer for it. So the question is 2024 a good year to get in the boat market? And we always think every year is a great year to get in the boat market. Certainly if you bought your boat during the peak of pandemic pricing, you may have paid a slightly inflated price over today's values. You will offset that partially by trading it on a current used boat or a current new boat as those prices have come down and there are rebates available. So although it doesn't completely balance out, it definitely helps diminish the sting. A boat that was purchased during the pandemic will feel more depreciation than is typically normal in the boating industry. And if you want to know more about how boats depreciate, check out this video here. Thanks for joining us on today's Cove Lessons in Boating. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you out on the water.